thing I like about the school is my friends.
I think Royal Palm is different in a good way because it's comfortable. In the morning, we have morning prayer.
It's a community that's Christ-centered.
This is a Catholic school, and we can present the richness of our faith in a totally enthusiastic, joyful way to our kids.
We have the chapel, available to us on a daily basis, and we have the Eucharist and confession also available.
The trademark of Royal Palm Academy is a system of education, a pedagogy, a method of education called integral formation. Integral formation is basically educating the whole person. We have 4 pillars that we focus on in our program. And we believe that these 4 pillars are what will help a child to become fully human, to fully develop as a person in every aspect of their personality.
I think what sets us apart from a lot of other schools is that we start our program at the pre-K3 level. They're able to grow up within the language. I have a current 5th, 6th grade class where the class is taught exclusively in Spanish.
Yeah, I feel that if you raise the bar, the child will raise too. If you don't challenge them, they get complacent. And the kids that I found over at Royal Palm, they want to be challenged.
Setting the bar high. Setting that bar high and expecting good things and great things from the kids.
I think the children are exposed to a lot more here than they may be exposed to another place because there's certain philosophies of education that have kind of abandoned certain things, such as public speaking, such as poetry recitation, learning how to take a piece of literature and recite it and perform it. We don't call them sentences, we call them. Lots of people can say certain things, but if they don't say them well and they don't know how to communicate themselves and assert themselves with that kind of quality, then lots of people won't listen to their message.
I like art and math in here. It's because all the classes are always fun because of the teachers that teach it.
What letter does cake begin with? This is hard.
Academic excellence is something that we take extremely seriously, and if we're not doing that, then we might as well not be here. Character development. Those are the virtues, those are the human values that any person should have, no matter what faith they may be.
I tell the kids all the time that these habits they're forming now, for the most part, will be with them possibly for the rest of their lives.
Every morning, Mr. Byer, our Dean of Students, gets up and he actually teaches us.
And what does it mean to have a strong character in this relationship with grace?
A little about the virtues. And we have a designated virtue for each month. This month, it happens to be grace.
As Dean of Students, I have very few discipline problems because we do a great job of motivating the student. How do we do that? We have various forms of positive recognition. And most kids, if they get the recognition, they will strive for more and they'll strive to achieve.
Verse 1, Michael Jacoby. Where's Michael? Everybody clap for him. Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Good job. Keep up the good work.
Well, I would say that it's the best school in Florida, and there's lots of nice people there. There's positive conduct awards, and when you earn them, your parents are really proud of you, and you might get a surprise or something like that.
And I can tell you, when I go in the classroom with a stack of positive conduct forms, you see the kids' faces light up. Their eyes are beaming. And I can tell that it's not just that moment that's been changed. It's the days or weeks prior where they're striving to show the teacher that they're living up to the expectation that's been set for them.
We also have the spiritual aspect of the school. We always have the Eucharist in the chapel, and the kids have Mass every week.
Our focus is on Christ, and the basic thing that we want for each of our students is an opportunity to know and love Him.
It's the theoretical, it's the knowledge, but it's also the practice. So these kids not only get the academic, they get the spiritual. And that forms leaders.
After lunch, we say the Angelus, and at the end of the day, we say our prayers and reflection.
God is present in this campus and in everything they do.
One of the things that intrigues me the most about this school is that every teacher goes to chapel in the morning, and what a great way to start off the day. They're praying for their kids.
We're always looking for higher expectations, not only academically, but spiritually as well.
We are not fulfilled by making ourselves the center of our lives. We're fulfilled by understanding that true happiness, true joy, true fullness as a human being comes from giving ourselves to others.
We do many service projects where the children are shown or they see need in society. And again, not just showing the need, but then saying, okay, here's how we can meet some of those needs. So just yesterday at Aston Gardens, there we were with the residents at Aston Gardens, and our children were just beaming with joy. And they were feeling the joy of what it means to serve.
When we went to Aston Gardens, it was really changing for me.
And the goal here of the apostolic program is to teach our children that service will bring happiness.
How about you?
Yes, I love it. Thank you very much.
These students will be living in a world vastly different than past generations. And so the challenges that these kids will face in the future will be ones that past generations have never maybe thought of. So getting them ready now, building a firm foundation, really laying the groundwork for these kids to form their wills, to form their intellect, to form their spiritual foundation, so as to be able to handle the challenges that they certainly will face. I think that's a critical element of what we do here at Royal Palm and what we're about every day.
I invite anyone, they should come and just experience it for the day, see it in action.
We don't just add the Christian component, we focus on it. And that's what is going to enable our children to survive when they leave the school.
I just wanted something special and something unique with a Christ-centered academic program for the kids.
It's also that same faith that brings this family at Royal Palm together for a common bond and relationship in Jesus Christ that allows us to experience God's love and forgiveness.
The joy and the spirit of the kids that go here, it's just totally different.
And I think these are truly going to be the leaders who are going to be able to handle the challenges that they'll face and that society will face in the future.